Hi, Empress Justice here, and welcome to the Hasta full moon reading for Libra. This is for Chitra, Swati, and Vishaka. But if you happen to be a Western Libra too, get in here, sit down, join us, okay? And Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, Lagna in Vedic astrology is what you want. If this reading resonates for you, fine. If it doesn't, feel free to depart without announcement. It's not an airport lounge. Okay, so let's get on with this. All right, now first off, we have the Knight of Gabriel for you. We have the Page of Michael, and we have this situation is already resolved. Now let's have a look at these cards. Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do. Then we have the Page of Michael, truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. An exciting new challenge, you have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So we've got the Knight of Gabriel, which is the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Page of Michael, which is Page of Swords, right? So this is going to sound strange, okay? But what I see here is that some of you have already found the solution. Some of you have found the solution to a long-standing problem involving your profession, involving your vocation, but you might have found out too late. And it seems like the situation has already been resolved for you. And I feel like somebody else is already ahead of you in that regard. Now, I don't know what this has to do with you. At first I didn't know what this had to do with you, but then I had to draw a couple from the what I call it there, from the sci-fi tarot for clarification. So I got for you the Five of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like an enemy who is like, if they're a woman or a femme, it feels like they're not traditional, but conservative. They're a conservative type of person, not in the sense of political leanings. That's not what this is. But it's like they are more likely to fit the stereotype of a woman or a femme or a cis woman or a femme, right? They're more likely to fit that stereotype. And this type of person who's more likely to fit the stereotype, they're ahead of you. At the same time, as much as they're ahead of you, you see, I love this because as much as they're ahead of you, Libra, slow and steady wins the race. I keep saying it. You might be too late, but what I found is that when people do things too late, they benefit from it the most. Am I fucking wrong? Every time, this is the thing, right? When we do something individually that we are supposed to do on time, 9 times out of 10, if we do what other people advise us to do, 9 times out of 10, we don't get that much benefit from it immediately when we listen to other people. Like when we listen to other people and we take their advice and we let it sink into our system and we do things immediately, it means that there's nothing really to learn. So, you can start off doing all the right things and then kind of hit a wall. If you take people's advice too early, if you don't learn by trial and error, you can be caught off guard by things that you didn't see coming. And that's exactly what's about to happen to this person. This person who seems like stereotypically, I hate to sound like a pick-me with this reading. I'm sorry. I hate to sound like a pick-me, but this person who's incredibly resourceful, who's incredibly like very much fitting the mold of what like a woman or a femme is stereotyped to be, like very much fitting the mold. It doesn't even have to be a woman. It could be like a man or a masculine person who is utilitarian and knows how to kind of use everything to their advantage. It could be that type of person too. They're ahead of you, but they're rushing ahead. They're rushing ahead without thinking it through. So they will hit a wall. So these people are learning your lessons, taking what you've learned too late for themselves, and it seems like they're doing okay for now, but there is a massive fucking wall coming. Ooh, there's a big wall coming. So there's a massive wall coming for them. You, on the other hand, because they've hit that wall, you're going to see that wall coming and you're going to know how to get around it. So you learning something too late is way more beneficial for you than it is detrimental. Because you've got people who want to overtake you so bad and want to win over you so bad, they're willing to try to take whatever lessons you've learned and run with them. But then, bam, the wall's there. You, somehow, in spite of learning what you should have learned way too late, in spite of that, there's a good result at the end of this for you. That's to do with your vocation, legalities, career. There's lessons that you've learned way too late, but it doesn't mean it's not going to benefit you. Like, if anything, because you've taken it slow, you've taken enough time to see the wall in front of you. More than enough time. So where other people like will go way too fast, and before they're able to stop, they hit that wall, you won't hit a wall. You will keep going. You will understand how to get over that same obstacle that crashed the person that's trying to take from you. The same obstacle that they crashed into, you're not going to crash into. You're going to find ways around that wall and get to the other side safely. And I feel like the reason for that is because you're focused on what you truly love to do. You're not trying to compete. There are those among you that are just not trying to compete with anyone. So I've got notes here that is literally about two things. It's about traveling. It's about, professionalism, business, career. And it's also about feeling out of place or feeling like you're caught in between worlds, like caught in a liminal space almost. Could have something to do with the move. I'm going through the same thing. I'm going through a move and everything's up in the air right now. Could be a move where it's like you're in a liminal space and you're waiting for something to pop off, right? Like, could be a liminal space right now. I feel like vocation-wise, you're not in a liminal space. Vocation-wise, career-wise, professionally, any cause dear to your heart, there is no confusion about. You know exactly what you want to do and you know exactly what you're passionate about. The only thing that's kind of concerning your mind right now is the road ahead. You can see the brick wall. Like I said, you can see the obstacles, but you can't see what's beyond the wall. You're going to get over that wall, but you can't see what's beyond it. And that is what makes you a little bit nervous here, because it's like, I can't see, like, that there is an obstacle I know I'm going to get over, but what's behind that obstacle? Clear road. That's what's behind it. That's the truth. And yeah, that's the truth. Like, you're gonna, yeah. I wouldn't say that for this month you're necessarily going to thrive. It's not that deep. But you are going to learn very, very quickly, Libra, that there's nothing before the time. Okay? Now, on that note, I think I've got a cold coming. On that note, Libra, I will love you and leave you. This was for Chitra, Swati, Vishaka, and Western Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I have been Empress Justice. Let me get off camera and get myself together, because that sneeze was heavy. Oh, I got tears in my eyes. Okay. You guys take care. I love you. Peace and blessings. Mwah. Bye bye, my darlings.